Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a nice break and enjoyed the holidays. So today we're kicking off with a swatch review from two of my favourite nail brands, which are OPI and Nails Inc. And these are just some nice picks that I found in the January sales. There's also a couple of shades that I combine together at the end which make a nice new kind of glazed shade, which is really pretty, so stay tuned till the end for that. So with the OPI, they're all Infinite Shine ones, and these are the ones that work with the 1 and 3 base and top coat with OPI. So the first shade I picked up here, it's a beautiful deep red, is Got the Blues for Red. And then we have Lucky Lavender, which is really pretty pink. I'd say more pink really, but with an undertone of like a lavender. And then we have Taupe-Less Beach, which I thought would be a little bit more taupey, but you'll see what I mean on. It's a little bit more of a cool grey undertone. And then we have Kyoto Pearl. And then moving on to the Nails Inc. This one is called Glowing My Way, and it looks very similar to the top coat. It's just supposed to be a kind of healthy glow, kind of better than your natural nail type. It is a colour, it is classed as a colour, like a polish, but well, you'll see on the swatch, it's very much like a top coat really, but it does give you a nice little pigment to the nails and obviously makes them shiny and protects them. And then the next one is Elizabeth Street. There. And then my favourite is Glowing Somewhere, which is a kind of, it's not picking up very well on the camera, but it's an iridescent. So let's get straight into the swatches. We're starting off with OPI's Got the Blues for Red, and this is a very deep and classic shade. On just one coat, it's quite patchy, which I think is what you would expect to see from this kind of intense colour. But as you'll pick up on the second coat, it really gives that full coverage, and it's just such a rich, beautiful shade. Next from OPI we have Lucky Lavender, and this is just a really pretty pink. You can see there's quite good coverage there from just one coat, but to give you that stronger, more intensified colour, you'd need the two coats just to top it up. Next we have OPI's Taupe-Less Beach, and this is a grey cream polish. It's a little bit patchy on just the first coat. It's got quite cool undertones, so it's quite a cold feeling grey, but with the second coat it gives that full coverage across the nail. Then we have OPI's Kyoto Pearl, and this is a shimmery white satin polish. It's quite opaque and a little bit streaky, so I've done two coats here, but you could easily do a third to give you a full coverage on the nail. Now moving on to Nails Inc, we have Glowing My Way, and this is their Your Nails But Better polish. So the idea being that you can still see your natural nail through the polish, but it just gives it that very shiny, light, healthy finish. I applied 2 coats of this just to see if it would have any impact, but you could easily get away with just painting the 1 coat on your nail. Next from Nails Inc we have Elizabeth Street. This was actually a free polish that I received on the website based on my order total, so I don't think you can purchase it standalone. But that said, it's a very neutral, kind of peachy pink shade. 1 coat is quite patchy, so I'm applying the 2nd coat here, which gives better coverage. I still thought it was a little bit streaky, so I did apply a 3rd coat, but as you'll see, I think it goes a bit too kind of creamy yellowy with 3 coats, and I didn't really like this. I thought it kind of looked very washed out against my skin tone. The final swatch from Nails Inc is their Glowing Somewhere shade, and this is one of their vegan polishes, which means that they have a plant power, as they call it, a revolutionary 73% plant-based nail polish collection, and this is their Illuminator shade. As you can see, it's iridescent with subtle hints of blue, pink and purple flecks in, and you can use this standalone or as a topper over other colours. With that in mind, I decided on my ring finger to use the Nails Inc Elizabeth Street shade, just do the 1 coat and then do another coat on top of this Glowing Somewhere Illuminator, just to see if that would give it a little bit more of a deeper coverage, but still with that very pretty pearlescent top. So I'm really happy with the results from this combination. The Elizabeth Street gives that nice base coat, so there's something a bit deeper over the nail, and then the pearlescent little blue purple flecks of the Illuminator over the top. And I just think it gives you this nice spin on the today option of the glazed nail look as well. So that's the swatch reviews done. My favourites that really stood out for the OPI was Got the Blues for Red. I just love the really deep kind of burgundy and maroony red tones of this, very kind of sophisticated, lovely shade, and was also really pleasantly surprised by this one here, the Lucky Lucky Lavender. Just like a really pretty shade, especially I think for getting into springtime and like if you're going to a wedding or something like that, just very pretty. And then for the Nails Inc, I was really happy with the combination of the Elizabeth Street with the Glowing Somewhere. I like this so much that after the swatch review, I took all those off and then I just painted my nails fully with that combination. And I just think that's just a really lovely kind of subtle, natural, neutral shade. So I did 1 coat of this and then 1 coat of this, and then my Nails Inc 45-second top coat to finish it all off. And yeah, I just think that's something that you can do that's really pretty. What I might do with this as well is do a review with it on top of just other nail colours, you know, things that you maybe wouldn't expect to do it over, to see how that looks like a very dark colour. Obviously the pink, I can imagine actually it will give quite a nice finish and tone to a shade like this that's very cool. So yeah, I might do that in the future. But thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for the next one.